Hello, I'm at a sand pit in Osaka, and the exciting part of the trip has begun.
Welcome to the vlog! The David vlog!
Welcome to episode 4. But first, let's go to where we left off. Okay, let's head back to Australia.
I think I've had enough of this long hair business. I think it's time to go.
Other than cutting my hair, I also had to get the house ready for our tenants. Remember my friend Trevor? Well, he came to visit me on my last day. He made himself useful by videoing my every move.
Do you reckon I can iron these or do you reckon I'll melt? I reckon I use this shirt first. Oh, it's definitely better. I reckon I could have been a handyman.
Oh yeah, you can notice the creases are coming out, for sure.
No. Look at that, perfect. Before it was fine now. I haven't really been cooking here lately, in the last day or so. I have to go upstairs, get all my t-shirts, try to pack them away, see how much space I've got or how much stuff I have to take out.
Oh, is that the gimbal box?
Yeah.
Gimbal case?
But I'm not going to carry this with me.
You're not?
Nah, it's just extra weight. And look how much space is wasted. Oh, that's a joke I could use in the future at some stage. So be it. Sounds a bit like Soviet. This is a belt that you wear when you're on a trampoline. It's like a harness. Fresh. Veggie delights, casserole, mince and gravy. Tomato, onion, garlic.
Yeah.
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, yeah.
Beetroot slices.
Oh yeah.
Water crackers. Seaweed. Organic Turkish figs.
By the end of the day, the house was ready. It felt surreal walking through an empty house.
Hasn't been this clean for a long time.
I got up very early the next morning and jumped on a plane bound for Cairns. And then I went to the international airport and jumped on the Kansai plane. I was absolutely exhausted, but I finally made it back to Osaka. There was no time to relax though. The first 2 days were filled with administrative tasks like going to the local town hall and registering my residency, getting my driving license changed over, getting a bank account and all other stuff. Finally, the fun part of the journey began. This month, we're going to be traveling all throughout regional areas of Japan and looking for somewhere to set up camp for the next couple of months. So our first trip was to some of the islands in the inland sea. There were going to be a lot of boat rides.
We're going on the bridge!
Our first stop was Naoshima. Naoshima is famous for its art, but that's not why we were there. We spent the first day checking out some of the museums and the art spaces. And then we visited the local primary school. We also visited the equivalent of the town hall to see what local housing was available. Turns out, not very much. Next, we were headed to Megijima. This is literally Woman Tree Island. There were no schools on Megijima, so we went and checked out the caves. And the kids had some time on the beach while we waited for the boat. Our next ferry would take us to Ogijima. We spent the first evening just walking around the streets and checking out the island.
And I want to break this rope.
I did my first bit of freelance work, editing a video for somebody. The next day we went and visited the school and we looked at some of the houses that were available. We headed back to one of Japan's main 4 islands, Shikoku, where we spent a night.
Okay, Juna, so what have we been doing over the last few days?
We have been staying at people's houses and we have been seeing places. Then we can see which one we like the most, and then we could all set it up and then we could go to that place that we like the most. I liked Naoshima.
What did you like about Naoshima?
Well, I liked the red pumpkin and because in the red pumpkin, you could go inside the red pumpkin.
Are you always happy? Are you sometimes sad? Are you sometimes crying?
Yeah.
The next morning, we were off to Shodoshima. On Shodoshima, we visited another school and kindergarten, but unfortunately, it was raining for most of the trip. Before we knew it, we were back on a boat bound for Kobe. We've just spent a few days down on some islands, having a look at some places, seeing what we liked. I think we found a place we liked, but we've still got a few places down in Kyushu and Nara to have a look at as well, so we'll see how we go. I'm back in Osaka and I'm heading out to buy a new camera bag. My camera bag isn't up to this task. It's too much effort getting my camera out when I need it, and everything's packed way too tightly on top of each other. I can't quickly access things, so it's good for transporting, but it's not good for accessing. No good.